The history of Ukraine is marked by a rich tapestry of cultures, empires, and struggles for independence. Here is an overview of key events and periods in Ukrainian history. Early settlements and Kyivan Rus, Kyivan 13th century. The region that is now Ukraine was inhabited by various East Slavic tribes. In the 9th century, the Kyivan Rus was established, centered in the city of Kyiv, which became a major medieval power in Eastern Europe. Christianity was adopted in 988 and under the rule of Volodymyr the Great, making Kyivan Rus a Christian state. Mongol rule and division, 13th–15th century. In 1240, the Mongol Empire, led by Butu Khan, invaded and conquered Kyivan Rus, leading to a period of Mongol rule. Kyivan Rus fragmented into smaller principalities, with the western parts coming under Polish and Lithuanian influence. The eastern regions remained under Mongol rule, which later evolved into the Grand Duchy of Moscow. Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth and Cossack Hetmanate, 16th–17th century. Western Ukraine was part of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, while the central and eastern regions were influenced by the Cossacks, semi-nomadic warrior communities. The Treaty of Pereyaslav in 1654 established the Cossack Hetmanate's autonomy under Russian suzerainty, leading to conflicts with Poland and Russia. Partitions and imperial rule, 18th–19th century. Ukraine was partitioned among the Russian Empire, the Austrian Empire, and the Kingdom of Prussia in the late 18th century. The division of Ukraine into different empires resulted in cultural and political variations among the Ukrainian population. Ukrainian national awakening, 19th–20th century. In the 19th century, Ukrainian intellectuals and cultural leaders initiated a national revival. The Ukrainian language and culture were promoted, leading to a renewed sense of Ukrainian identity. During the Russian Revolution and the Russian Civil War, Soviet rule and famine, 20th century. Ukraine became part of the Soviet Union in 1922 as the Ukrainian Soviet Socialist Republic. The Holodomor, a man-made famine in the early 1930s, led to the deaths of millions and is a significant and controversial part of Ukraine's history. Ukraine played a pivotal role in World War II with substantial casualties and the devastation of its cities. Independence, 1891 present. Ukraine declared independence from the Soviet Union on August 24, 1991. Since independence, Ukraine has faced challenges related to political instability, economic reform, and tensions with Russia, particularly in Crimea and eastern Ukraine. Protests such as the Orange Revolution in 2004 and the Euromaidan protests in 2014 have played a role in shaping Ukraine's modern political landscape. Recent conflict and annexation of Crimea. In 2014, Russia annexed Crimea following a controversial referendum. Eastern Ukraine saw armed conflict between Ukrainian government forces and separatist groups in Donetsk and Luhansk regions. Modern Ukraine continues to grapple with political and economic challenges while striving for greater integration with Europe. The country has diverse ethnic, linguistic, and cultural communities. Ukraine's history is marked by its resilience, complex interactions with neighboring powers, and its ongoing quest for sovereignty and national identity.